know you have already seen a lot of videos. How to start digital marketing in 2024, what's the roadmap, and whatnot. Still, there is some confusion, right? Still, there is something missing. Don't worry, I am confident that after watching this video, most of your doubts will be clear. See, I have also watched some videos around this topic. There is obviously a lot of information available, but the problem with those videos was that they were only focusing on how to create a website. They were not talking about the main point because obviously they were sponsoring a hosting service. I would not name that. Not saying that it's wrong to do the paid sponsorships, but the topic, right? We are discussing about the roadmap. That is nowhere to be discussed, and that is the problem. Don't worry, I'm here to do that job. Okay, I'll try my best to explain you. Okay, before I begin this video, I want to mention one thing, that this field is not for everyone, and I really want you to check out the next video that is all about harsh realities of digital marketing. I'm covering some important facts there. See, there is no barrier to entry in this field, and that is why a lot of people jump into this industry with a lot of expectations, but when they experience the reality, they get disappointed. And that is why I am specifically talking about the things that are very important for you to know. And another thing, you don't require a degree. It's a self-paced learning and you can start it anytime. So if you ask me particularly who can do digital marketing, well, it's for everyone. Doesn't matter, what profession you are into. Be you are a teacher, a lawyer, doctor, anyone for the matter, you have a service to sell, right? A teacher would want to sell their teachings, their course, right? A doctor and lawyer would want to sell their services. They have a service to sell. Or maybe you are an entrepreneur who has a product to sell. So anybody who has a product or a service to sell, they can do digital marketing. And I'm sure you already know what is marketing. And when it comes to digital marketing, you're selling your products and services online. You're bringing it online, okay? Now, why there is a need for digital marketing? There's a lot of competition in this space, okay? Everybody's coming online and people are getting confused now because obviously they are getting a lot of options, so it creates a lot of confusion. So when they are more confused, they'll become detective. They will search each and everything before making that damn one decision. So it becomes even more important to start digital marketing right now. Better late than never. Now, the important question. Who should not watch this video? Someone who believes that digital marketing is all about posting stuff on the internet. See, if you're not curious, if you're not flexible, by flexibility, what I meant is that trends keep on changing. If you are not someone who will adapt to the changes quickly, because people, what they do is if something is trending, they make money out of it and then they move on. Because there was a time when SEO was a thing, in 2019, it was all about SEO. It was very, very easy to bring your website on first page of Google. Now, if you talk about it, AI has disrupted the industry. So if you put all the eggs in one basket, there is going to be a problem. Yes, this is a fact that people make a lot of money out of digital marketing. That's because they adapt to the changes very, very quickly. And if you're someone like that, this career is going to be very rewarding for you. And for others, you need to remove your rose-tinted glasses. See, I'm not here to make you negative. I'm not here to take your interest away. I'm just here to spill the facts. If you're someone who is creative, who is analytical, who loves challenges, you should definitely get into this field, okay? Now let's come to the main topic, the roadmap. First of all, you'll be learning the marketing basics. And for this, you would require a structured course. First thing first, marketing basics. You have to clear your marketing basics. So when you will be doing your structured marketing course, structured digital marketing course, and I 100% vouch for this one, not because मेरी खुद की भी दुकान है तो है यार. And for people who say that you don't need a course and you can learn everything on YouTube, कर लो try. And there are two things here. Either you can do it from an institute or you can do it online. Institute, why I don't recommend this? Because a lot of institutes are teaching digital marketing for 2 years. I mean, come on, you don't need that. Any which ways you have to do the implementation. It's going to take another, 1 year of doing the implementation. Why do you want to waste your time? Theory could be done in 6 months. Your concepts could be cleared in 6 months. Of course, when you're not doing something else simultaneously, so a proper structured course would give you a direction, a complete direction. Okay, first you have to complete this, then you have to complete this. On YouTube and on other platforms, it's all chaos. So do it properly. Also, it's a very subjective thing, right? Some people learn faster and some people learn at a slow pace. So it depends. So first of all, complete your course 3 to 6 months max and not more than that, because implementation bhi to karna hai. So yeah. Then comes research. In your course, you will be learning how to do the market research. That is very, very important. If you don't know who is your target audience, there's no point of creating a digital marketing strategy. It's going to be a complete waste. So when you'll be doing a course, they'll be teaching you how to create the customer persona, ICP, ideal client profile, and then you'll also be learning how to find out your target audience. You can find them through, online forums, community. Then you'll be doing competitor research. You'll be collecting a lot of feedback. So in research part, it's very important to find out who is your target audience. We are going to work on that. Then comes creating a website. अब यहाँ पे भी दो चीजें आती हैं when it comes to creating a website, whether you should have your own self-hosted platform or you should, host it on other platforms. Well, website is your home on the internet. So it's like having a home or renting the place. So that's the same pros and cons. But when you think of long term, for the longer run, having your website is very, very important. Why? So, when I sell my products and services, when I was doing it on other platforms, they would keep some commission and they would not even let me see the email address of who is buying my product. And what if, at some day they close their platform, that platform is no longer there, then I'll lose my customers. I will lose, I don't even know who is my target audience. So I would want to keep all that data to myself. So it's very important to create a website. And I don't want to keep these videos super long. So in the coming videos, we will practice how to create a website on WordPress. Super easy, like you would love it. Then comes the community. घर बना लिया, अब मोहल्ले वाले लोगों से मिल लेते हैं, थोड़ा नाम बना लेते हैं वहां पे भी. So this is basically the same, the community thing. Okay, in community building, we create a community of loyal audience. And if you're someone who believes that we need a lot of followers to build a profitable business, to make money, then you're wrong, because I can give you a lot of examples where people have millions of followers but they don't know how to monetize it. That is the problem. Here in community building, we are going to select 1 to 2 platforms that are really important for our business. We are going to leverage that platform. First, you have to build an audience. No matter what kind of business you're doing, either you're doing affiliate marketing or selling digital products whatsoever, the first step is to build an audience. Okay, this is the number one thing that you have to do. So we are going to leverage 1, 2, 3 or maybe 2 platforms. We are going to build a very loyal audience here. And on community marketing, I've already created a video. One is community marketing and another one is news jacking, where you take the advantage of those trends on time and make the most out of it. So do watch these videos. I'll give it in the I button as well. Then comes the monetization. The last thing, the most important thing. Once you have built your website, you have created a community. I'm going to keep it very, very simple. There could be like 10 steps here, but then I want to make it as simple as possible for you. So then at last you are monetizing those audience. Once you have built that, once you have built that trust, once you have built that certain amount of audience, you are going to monetize them. A lot of people create Instagram pages and sell it. When NFT was a thing, people have made a lot of money out of that. They just take the advantage of a trend and work on that, leverage that audience and then sell it. Many people do that, okay? And the best thing is you can sell digital products or services to your audience. Cool, clear? So when you complete your course, okay, and when you do your research, you create your website, okay, you build a community, you monetize your audience, then you got to build a portfolio also. It's very, very important. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, when you don't have any experience or any client, how do you create a portfolio? You do the spec work. You are going to have 3 to 4 beta clients. That is how you're going to proceed your work. For example, if you're on social media and you're already creating a post, you can do that for a certain brand. tag them. So maybe you're writing a spec ad, or you're a copywriter, you want to write a blog, or script writing for videos. Just show it to the concerned person. And it's not going to work like that if you send that email to 10 people, you're going to receive the response from all of those 10 people. It's never going to happen. You have to at least send 20 to 30 messages, or if you're using LinkedIn, or maybe you're mailing them, you have to do that. So it's going to take some time initially. That is how everyone builds their business. We haven't done any different thing. So that is how you create a portfolio. Now, another important question, whether you should go for an agency, brand, or a freelancer. You should become a freelancer. When you were asking me how to build a portfolio, you can start with an internship. Do a good internship with a good brand, for 2 to 3 months, for 2 to 4 months, and that is how you have some good work to show. So when you start with an agency work, that is how I started. It is completely based on my personal experience. What I learned, I'm going to share that with you. So I started working with an agency, and that is how you work with the diverse clients or brands. Okay. So that is one benefit of working with an agency. When you work with a brand or a company, this is what I regret a bit, and I think I'm going to go back to it for some time. Get associated with some company, get associated with at least 1 to 2 good companies. It's going to be good for your personal branding also. And then there is freelancing. So with company, there is a proper structured way how you go about it. You cannot do a lot. Okay. You have to work according to their culture. So it is another world altogether. When you're young, you're just starting out and you have all the time in the world, get started working with agency. You'll get a lot of exposure also. You'll get a lot of diverse clients. And then if you want a stable career, you want a stable money, then you can get started with a brand or a company. A good companies, they don't take you so easily. So you can either get a good internship, and if not, then start working with agency. That's fine. So if stability is your thing, then start it with a company. And freelancing, I think you should do it at last, because what I feel personally is that, and what is something that I miss, and I really want you to guys to not do that mistake, is with companies, you learn a lot of chalaki, okay? You learn how to be a clever person. You learn how to deal with people. You get more efficient with that. This skill is something personally I feel it is very, very important in my field also, and in life particularly. You need to be a little chalak, okay? In life. Yeah, so you can take this chalaki and then start your freelancing work. When you're satisfied and you feel that you can start your one-person brand, and you can get started with freelancing, that is how you learn how to talk with the clients. And freelancing, you have to take care of the boundaries. There are pros and cons to everything. It's just that you have to decide which one to take at which stage of your life. Right, now it's time to talk about the most important thing that you have to take care of. That is skill stacking. For let's suppose in digital marketing, you learn 1 to 2 core skills. Okay. For example, take my example. Okay. I specialize in content creation. So content marketing is my thing. Copywriting is my thing. So I do a lot of content creation. Now, if I want to stack up my skills, what I'm going to do, I am going to learn designing. I've also learned how to create ads. So performance marketing, maybe. So with time, you have to learn how to upskill. And it's every 6 months. Make sure that, you learn something new for your career growth. I've covered a lot of ground today around digital marketing, and if you are finding this information valuable, please make sure to smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to stay updated. And if you're still left with doubts, you can drop those questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.